Hello, welcome to my channel. Um, so I was making an Instagram video, talking about something I got as a gift, and after I made this video, um, I was sitting over there. I'm just putting over there because there's a chair over there, and I was sitting in it. So I was sitting over there, and I'm on Instagram. I'm like trying to check out the video I just made, and then so I'm sitting there, and then I'm just like I said, it's totally random when God talks to you. You do not get to pick. Like, He don't care if it's 1 in the morning. You don't get to pick. So, I'm sitting there, and He just starts talking to me. And literally, it's 8 o'clock. Right now, it's like 8 at night. And I'm like, I'm not mad that He's talking to me. Like, it's a good thing He's talking to me. It'd be bad if, I was having bad thoughts or something. It's a good thing He's talking to me. It just, sometimes I wish He'd pick better times to talk to me. I'm like, why do you like to talk to me at night? There was this one time, I literally was tired and trying to go to bed, and I start laying in bed, and he starts talking his ear off. It was 10:30 at night when he did this the other night, and I'm trying to go to bed, and he just talk off, and I'm like, can I please get some sleep? And then usually after to ask him if I can please get some sleep or something, maybe it might be 5 or 10 minutes, but after that he usually slows down a bit. So anyway, yeah, like I said, he starts talking to me, and so this whole point of this video was to just basically tell you what he's telling me. I know some people don't understand, they're like, how does he talk to you? And I'm like, he just he just does, I can hear him. And then people are confused. It's a very confusing thing, I don't really understand it myself. So the whole point of this video was me just to tell you what he's telling me. I don't know if someone out there is supposed to hear this, or if it's meant for me. I'm just telling y'all what he's saying. I thought it'd be kind of interesting because sometimes he just randomly talks, and we're just gonna see what he has to say. So I'm trying to think. Sometimes if I don't listen right, sometimes I misunderstand what he's saying. There's a couple times when I was telling mom, and then I was like, oh, he didn't mean that. He meant that. So sometimes I have to just sit here and think to actually fully understand what he's saying. Okay, so what he is basically saying right now, I have been praying at night to read my Bible more because long story. My half sister, yes, I have a half sister. She used to read the Bible and stuff when I was probably 7, 8 at the time. So this was a long time ago. Because if you don't know, I'm 16. So yeah, this is probably when I was 8, maybe 7. So my sister Christina, my half sister, she would come over on the weekends, and then she would go to her mom's for the rest. So we only got her on the weekend. And when she came over, yeah, I forgot to mention, sorry if I cough, I am still a little sick. I mentioned that I actually made a video this morning talking about a dream I had. I mentioned that I was sick. Still a little sick. We are not really sure what it is, but try and get over it. So, like I was saying, my sister Christina would come over during the weekend. So when she was probably 11, maybe 10, we finally got custody over her because we found out her mom would leave her alone at the house and different things. I'm not going to go into detail because I don't know if she would want me to tell all that. But we just found out they just switched custody because they found out it'd be better for her mom's job and everything. So when she was 11 or 12, we got custody of her. And so she never really knew anything about God or anything. And then so she starts looking into it, and I tell you, she could have been telling y'all everything. She could have been she didn't even need a Bible. She could have probably quoted it from memory. She knew basically everything. She was even learning Hebrew, everything. You think I'm into it? Oh, she was a billion times more. It's I wish I could be. But anyway, so she's older now, and she kind of doesn't believe the same, which is disappointing. She doesn't really believe the same as we do anymore, because I said, she was really into it. She could have quoted the whole Bible from memory and everything. But sadly, one day, what happened, she was homeschooled, and so for I think it was 7th, 6th grade, they decided to put him in public school. And then once he got in public school, she completely changed. She stopped believing the same. And what God is really telling me, He's saying, so I've been praying at night that I will read the Bible more. Because like I said, maybe it's just a me thing, but I always kind of thought the Bible was a little boring, but I never really read it myself. Like, I just heard like a little bit here, like a little bit here. So what I was hearing, I thought was boring. But now that I'm getting closer to God, like I'm trying my best to get closer to Him, like aren't we all? So yeah, like I was saying, I kind of thought the Bible was boring. I'm like, it's boring, and like we don't even know if that's true or not. So I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, now that I'm closer to Him, my younger self had some things that needed to work out. So He's been telling me, He's like, you've been praying to me, you want to read the Bible more, but you're still not doing it. He's like, it's not like I can make you go read it. You have to actually get up and go do it yourself. That's what He's really been working with me. He's like, you need to get up and go do it yourself. And He's like, I see you on your phone watching YouTube videos that you don't even need to watch. He's like, I know you sitting there sometimes telling your mom you're bored. He's like, when you're bored, read the Bible. He's like, got nothing to do, read the Bible. He's like, you're gonna play that game? He's like, what's that game gonna do? Read the Bible. He's just like really been serious with that. He's been really telling me, he's like, you need to read the Bible more. I'm sorry if the thing just shaked. I kind of hit the computer a little bit. Sometimes when he talks to me, I get like emotional and stuff. So that's what he's really been telling me. He's been telling me, what are you doing? He's like, you're over here making a video about what? He's like, you're making like watching YouTube and stuff for hours, and he's like, you could have been reading the Bible, getting closer to me. But instead, you decided to watch videos that you're probably gonna forget in a week. And he's like, that's what he's seriously telling me. And I said this before, but I can say it again. Ever since I started making this channel, see, I have epilepsy. I've had it since I was like 9 years old, which is how many years? Which is 6 years. I've had epilepsy for 6 years. And since I started this channel, which I was having a seizure about probably once every 2 months. But like I said, since I've started this channel, I haven't had a single seizure. Which I say that is a miracle from God. Literally, since I started this channel, I've not had a single seizure. And what's even crazier, when I started this channel, he told me, he said, if you start this channel, he told me this when I first started. He's like, if you start this channel, you will no longer have seizures. He was like, I will cure them. And guess what? Since I started this channel, not a single seizure. No, not a single one. Now, there might be moments where I might forget everything too, but those are it's just normal me. But like, every time I started this channel, I haven't had a single seizure. Which, like I said, is crazy. Sorry. But it's just crazy. See, God works in like the craziest ways. He's like, you do something for me, I'll do something for you. He's like, I told you if you made this channel that I would stop your seizures. And look, you haven't had a single one. So I'm like, it's just crazy. And I'm trying to see if he's telling me anything else. I'm trying to see what he's saying. Cause like I said, sometimes I just need to take a pause to understand what he's saying. Because like I have misunderstood him a couple times. Okay, he's still... Like sometimes God, with me, I don't know if it's everyone he talks to, he likes to repeat himself sometimes. Like right now, he's just like going on about me reading the Bible. He's like, you need to read it. He's like, I'm coming quicker than you think. He's like, people out there be thinking, they're like, is he coming tomorrow? He's like, I'm not coming tomorrow, but he's like, one day I will come. It may be a year from now. It may be 2 years from now, but I'm coming soon. Yeah, sorry for my coughing. Like I said, we're still sick. But yeah, he's really telling me that I should read the Bible. He's like, you be on here looking for hours for one video. I'm like, you have the Bible right. I put up there because my Bible's over there. He's like, you got your Bible right over there. He's like, what you waiting for? He's like, what you waiting for? So he's really been working with me at that about reading the Bible. Trying to think if he's saying anything else. He's not really saying that. All he's really saying, he's like, tell them. He's like, warn them. He's like, I'm coming soon. Like, he's like saying the next 5 years are critical. He's like, I'm coming soon. But yeah, like, that's what he's telling me. He's like, I'm coming soon. He's like, the next 5 years are critical. He's like, are y'all listening? He's like, truly, people that watch these, are you listening? He's like, I've gotten this 16-year-old girl who never even thought she was going to make a channel for God, who is now making videos like this, and she used to be basically afraid of me. Like, she used to not even, like, every time she saw something about God, she would, like, basically swipe as fast as she could to get away from it. She said if she saw her mom watching something, she would, like, hide in her bedroom. But look at her now. She's actually going in there and actually listening to things her mom is watching. She's actually liking posts and stuff about God when she used to be afraid of me. Before, she didn't love me. She was afraid of me. She was afraid of me. She thought I was going to send her to hell. But then I taught her. I told her, I'm not the one sending her to hell. She's sending herself to hell by the actions she made. She said, if it's my choice, I'd send everyone to heaven. But he's like, I can't do that. He's like, there's a bad and a good. And he's like, you have the choice. He's like, I can't make you make that choice. You have the choice to be good or bad. I'm trying to see what else he's all saying. See, when my voice gets high, like when I get higher talking, it's usually him talking. My normal voice, like, isn't that. So if I'm getting, like, high talking, it's probably him talking. Trying to see if there's anything else he's saying. He's just really trying to urge y'all. He's like, time is getting short. He's like, I'm gonna come back. He's like, the next 5 years are critical. He's like, they're critical. He's like, some crazy stuff about to go down. He's like, and if you don't read the Bible, you're not gonna understand what's going on. He's like, when things start happening, if you can't tell me what you think's going on, like if you don't understand, he's like, some bad things are gonna happen. He's like, you need to read that Bible like you're on your phone all the time. He's like, anything you do longer than an hour a day, why don't you take some stuff that you don't need to do anymore, some stuff that is just a waste of time, and take that time to read the Bible instead. He's like, the time you spend on your phone, looking at stupid posts and other things, you need to be reading the Bible. He's like, I know there are probably like a million people out there that are on their phone for like hours or more, just watching stupid videos that have nothing good. He's like, you need to read the Bible. He's like, I don't care if you're reading for 10 minutes a day, maybe an hour. He's like, you need to understand this Bible. Like, I'm trying to think. Just he's saying, sometimes he talks really fast, especially when he's being really serious to me. He talks really fast sometimes. Sometimes I have to slow down. I'm like, what is he all saying? Like, I know it's hard to understand. I'm just a 16-year-old girl, and a year ago, if you told me about God, I would have been like, well, I know who he is and all, but I'm like, I'm not obsessed with him. I'm like I'd be a bit eerie about it. Like, I'll explain it. If you would talk to me about a year ago, I would have been like, well, it's like I know him and all, but we're not like buddy. But this year has changed me. I am closer to God than I have ever been. And before his video started, when he first started talking to me, he actually was telling me, he was like, I'm trying to think what he was telling me. He was like, I'm trying to think. I had like a brain freeze or something. I can't really remember what he was saying. Like, I had it, and then like, see, this is why there's enemies. They try to stop you from telling what needs to be said. Literally, I had what I was about to say, and then I just had like a brain freeze moment where I forgot it. Oh, I didn't even mention this. I forgot. I made a video earlier. It was like 7-8 minutes long, talking about a dream I had. And before I was making this video, I even told my mom about it. This is how I know someone someone didn't want me to make that video because I was sitting over there on the computer. I had the computer open and I was about to make this video. And my finger, and then I just started clicking on a game. There's a game I had on here that I just started clicking on. I'm like, why the heck am I hitting this? I'm supposed to be going to my camera. I'm like, I'm about to make this video. So then I get off this, and then I'm trying to hit the camera again, but it's not opening. And then one of the games I had just pops open and like gets to my character. I'm like, I'm not trying to go with this game. I'm trying to make a video. And then there was something else that happened. I was like, I remember what it was. I remember there was like something else that happened, but I don't remember what it was. Like I said, that video I made earlier, I think I just titled it. I think I titled it, Yep, I Had Another Dream. And I'm like, you should go watch that because something didn't want me posting that video. I don't know what it was. Something was trying to stop me from posting that video. But I was listening to God, and He wanted me to make that video. Oh, I just remember what the other thing was. The video that I made, I remember what it was. About a week before I was making that video. About a week before I made that video, God told me to make that video. And I was like, okay, I can make it in the morning because it was like around 10:30 at night. So I'm laying in bed, and guess what? The next day when I was planning to make that video, I woke up and my mom was sick, I was sick, and then like a day or two goes by and like, basically my dad got sick, my niece got sick. See, they try to stop you from making videos that you know you need to make. So like the next day I was planning to make that video, I wake up sick. So then I tell myself, I'm like, okay, I'll just make the video when I feel better. So it was almost a week, and I still not feeling perfect. And I'm like thinking about making that video, and I'm like, usually when God has me make a video, I get like this burning feeling. And the night when I said I was gonna make that video, I was getting like that burning feeling. But it's been about a week, and I felt something was trying to stop me from making that video. Because I had lost like almost all interest in making that video. And then I started thinking about it, and God's like, He's like agreeing with me. He's like, someone's trying to stop me from making that video. So I did make the video today, because I'm like, they're not going to stop me. I'm like, I'm just saying God, not them. So I made the video. Like I said, you should go watch it if you want. Trying to see if he's saying anything else, or if that was all he had to say. I don't know, maybe I should do this more often. Maybe when he just starts talking to me, I just take out my computer and just start recording. Would y'all like that? Leave a like on this video if you think I should do that. Just like start recording when he talks to me. Just like, okay, he's talking to me, record. It'd be funny. Try and think if that's all he has to say. He's not really saying anything else. Wait, he's trying to give me like a name, I think. Something with a J? Maybe Jenny? Maybe Jeremiah? If one of your names starts with a J, he's trying to give me a name like starts with a J, like Jenny, Jeremiah. I can't tell. He's either saying Jenny or Jeremiah. I can't tell. And I don't know if someone's name might be that. He's like saying Jenny or Jeremiah. And he's saying, what is he saying? Like I said, sometimes it's hard to understand him. He's like saying Jenny or Jeremiah. And he's like, no, I know it's been tough for y'all. And he's like, things will get better. I don't know if that means anything to anyone named maybe Jenny, Jeremiah. I can't exactly understand what he's saying. He's either saying like Jenny or Jeremiah. And he's like, I know things have been tough, but he's like, things will get better, is what he's saying. I don't know if that means anything. If your name is Jenny or Jeremiah, I do have a group on Facebook called God's People. It doesn't have that many members yet. It probably has like 5 members. But if you want to contact me, you can text me on there, on my group. Like I said, he's saying someone named Jenny or Jeremiah, and he's just saying things will get better. Oh, if you saw me look over there, the cat just decided to open my door, Yeah, the cat's over there, just decided to open my door. Well, he's not really saying anything else, so I guess I'm going to end the video right here, and I guess maybe I should, like, post more videos. Like, the second he just starts talking to me, just get out my thing and make the video. Well, I pray for everyone who watches this video, pray that my family gets over this sickness, and I guess, bye for now.